Hey guys out there, it's Laura Parrish, your hashtag TNS Mastermind and founder of hashtag TNS Marketing, and it is Tuesday, the 27th of January, 2015 at about, let me see here, 10 minutes until midnight East Coast, right? It's important to say that because I'm back home in Virginia from the Las Vegas Revolution Empower Network event. And I wanted to shoot this video for you guys because those of you who follow me know that I always do a post-event video, and that would be this. Now, sometimes I do it when I'm back home, and sometimes I do it immediately after the event. And this time I had so much going on at the event, I wanted to do it after I got home. So I got home yesterday from Las Vegas, and what can I say? If you were there, you know already. It truly was a revolution. It was absolutely extraordinary. And I'm going to try not to make this video an hour, right? I'm going to try to sum it up and wrap it up. But it was just absolutely amazing. These events, I say it all the time, I've only missed one event. Well, if you count the regionals, I missed some because some of them were at the same time as other ones. It's impossible to be in more than one place at one time. At least right now it is. Now I can't speak for the future, right? But anyway, I wasn't at the very, very first Empower event ever in Atlanta, Georgia, because I had just joined less than 30 days before that event occurred. My first event was in San Diego in September of 2012. But once you go to the events, you're addicted. It's one thing to be on a computer and work with people online and communicate through instant messaging on Facebook or email or even like Skype video chat or staring at a webcam like I'm doing right now, even though I don't feel that way because I know I'm reaching you. I know I'm talking to you out there and that you can hear my words, my voice, and see me. But there's nothing like getting together with people live. And of course, I saw tons of people that I've met many times before at the events. And this time was extra special because I met a ton of brand new people from a group that I created inside of Facebook. So right now, I want to give a shout out to all my people in the Kalatu syndication group. Holla, right? A shout out to you guys because I met so many of you. And that group has turned into much more than I expected it to be. And I feel like we're a family inside of a family, just inside that group. And I was hoping to get a group picture with you guys, but I know things were kind of hectic and people had to go. And then I had a lot to do after the event, so we didn't do that. But I'm thinking about planning a mastermind specifically for that group at the next event, which, by the way, is in Nashville, Tennessee, April 23rd, 24th, and 25th. So I'm looking forward to that. And you guys need to go ahead and mark your calendars now to be there, to not miss it. You don't want to miss it. But back to what I was saying, I got to meet so many new amazing people as well, and just the connections that were made were absolutely phenomenal. So the event was, like I said, amazing as always. Tons and tons and tons of new information and knowledge. We have a new funnel rolling out inside of Empower Network. So Mars got to get up on stage and talk about that extensively. He's the CMO, Chief Marketing Officer inside of Empower Network. Michelle, who is our amazing blogger lady inside of Empower Network, she's just absolutely the coolest thing, cutest thing ever on stage. She's so adorable. I love her. I love her. Just a phenomenal person, a phenomenal blogger, someone you definitely want to keep your lips zipped and your ears open to hear what she has to share. David, of course, is David. I mean, always inspirational, motivational, chock full of just unbarred, uncanned, anything, just straight up goodness to honesty in your face. This is the way it is. This is what my vision is. This is what Empower Network is. This is where we've been, what we've done, mistakes, and the good stuff, right? He lays it all out always, and where we're going. And Dave always knows where we're going. That's the coolest thing ever. He knows, and he tells you. He's like, this is where we're going to go. But the decision that you have to make is, are you going to be a part of that, or are you not going to be a part of that? And it really is that simple. So Dave was just Dave, phenomenal as always. Now, we got to hear someone very, very, very special speak this past weekend, and he is the one and only Neil Patel. And if you don't know who Neil Patel is, then I suggest you go to Wikipedia or just Google it. Who is Neil Patel? And you will find out that he is extraordinarily famous in the internet world. He gets about 800,000 hits to his blog every single month, which is insane, right? And he did a training with us on Saturday that was just packed full of information. I'm talking about notes after notes after notes after notes after notes, right? And then on Sunday, we did a more extensive training with him where we broke up into groups and really did some cool exercises and stuff, and just a lot of knowledge. Now, I'm not going to tell this little secret thing that he told us, but for those of you who were at the event, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say we were talking about, someone had asked a question about YouTube, right, and haters, and he's like, oh, you have haters, and this cool little button that we can do a cool little thing with, right, just for our haters, right, we can do something really cool with a neat little button. So if those of you who were at the event and are watching this video right now, you will be laughing hysterically right now as you just heard what I said, because I just wanted to put it in there to remind you to do that, because we love haters, right? So we want to give them a gift. So I was reminding you to give them their gift, all right? So everyone at the Las Vegas event, look into the gift that we need to give our haters, all right? So that's that. But it was just an amazing weekend, lots of information. Neil was amazing, Dave was amazing, all the speakers, of course, that came up and shared their stories. Many of the speakers who've been up before and many new speakers. A lot of people and leaders who came up brought their team members up who are new. And I know some people have been talking about, hey, we want to see some new people on the stage. And there were lots of new people on the stage sharing their stories, where they're at. They just got started, or they've only been for a little bit, and what their successes are thus far. And it was just great. We also did the commission countdown, which was on Friday night instead of Saturday this time. And that's always fun, because you will see that it's not just a few people here or a few people there making money inside of Empower Network. When we do the commission countdown, a good 95% of the entire room, thousands of people, stand up or either end up on stage because they've made money inside of Empower Network. So it's just a great feeling, a great thing to do, to celebrate everyone's successes, large and small, right? Because some people are just getting started. And it's just a great feeling. It's a great community. Now, I actually did something pretty cool as well. And I want to show you the shirt. The shirt says, I went down. I don't know if you can see the whole thing. I bought this shirt while I was there. It says Sky Jump on it right there, but it says I went down. And that's a pretty tall building, I must say. It's a pretty tall building. But anyway, in Las Vegas, there is a building called the Stratosphere. And if you don't know what that is, look it up, right? Go to Google and look up Stratosphere, Las Vegas. Anyway, they have a sky jump. And basically, you jump off of a building. And it's not just any building. It's the tallest building on the side of the Mississippi, right? 855 feet. So I now have the privilege of running around and screaming, I survived 855. I survived 855, because I jumped off of an 855 feet building, right? Which is, by the way, if you want to correlate that in stories, it was 108 stories. So I'm sorry, I need to apologize to someone out there. I can't remember who their name is or what their name is, but I told them it was 105 stories, and it wasn't 105. It was 108. So I did do that, and guess what? I had a GoPro on my wrist, so I had it videoed, right? And I had a team member videoing it down from the bottom from where I was coming down, and I have tons of pictures too where I was getting ready to do it. So keep your eyes peeled for that, because I'm going to be putting it up. Matter of fact, Aaron Rashkin, he was like, I got to see that. I want to see that. And Travis, you know, with Empower Network, came up to me and asked me on Saturday at the event. He goes, I heard you jumped off of a building last night. I was like, yeah, I did. And they're like, you're crazy. And I'm like, I am. But you know what? You only live once. And you got to learn to take risks, right? We learned what a revolution was at the Revolution event. And that's something that Jay Cron went through first off with us. It's just, it's great. It's great. It was amazing. And, you know, yeah, I jumped off a building. It's cool. I'm not the only one who did it. My girl Christina did it. My guy Josh did it. We jumped off a building. So keep your eyes peeled for pictures and video. I got to put everything up. All the pictures from the Revolution event. I think I have over 2,000. I'm going to be putting up in a folder inside of Facebook. So keep your eyes peeled for that as well. And I just want to thank everyone. This video is already at like 9.5 minutes, so I'm going to try to speed it up. But I just want to thank everyone for everything. I want to give a huge shout out to the cast members who are affiliates, just like you and I. If you're in Empower, if you're not in Empower, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But it's people who are in Empower like me, who just work the business and have their own business, but volunteer to be cast members, which are helpers for Empower Network to help run the events. I want to give a shout out to the cast members. You guys are supposed to get with me at the end of the event when you did your big picture so I could interview you, and you guys didn't do that. I reminded you, so I'm going to get you in Nashville. So just wait, I will get you. But a huge shout out to the cast, and a really, really big special thank you to the staff inside of Empower Network. I got some of you guys in an interview, and you're probably like, what was that for? We don't see anything. Keep your eyes peeled. I got to put it all together, okay? But some of you ran from me. Miss Bonnie Skifstad, you are one of them, and I will get you in Nashville, I promise. But for the other Empower Network staff members who happily, and some not so happily, obliged to allow me to do little interviews with you, I appreciate you. I thank all of you. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't be able to be here to do what it is that we're doing. And what it is that we're doing, a lot of people say, well, it's just about making money. It's not about making money. What you do, because of Dave's vision and your part inside of Empower Network as employees, putting things together and helping things run smoothly, allows affiliates like myself to change this world one person at a time. So I really do appreciate you and have gratitude for all that you do. So thank you. So thank you to the cast. Thank you to the Empower Network staff. Thank you to Dave for this amazing vision of yours. Thanks to everyone who came to Vegas. And I'm so glad that I got to meet so many of you, like I said, for the first time, and see many of you again. And thank you even to those of you who are watching this right now and are not in Empower Network, because at least you're listening, right? You're hearing my voice in your heart and in your mind. And you're probably saying, what is this? Like, what is this thing that she does, right? Well, guess what? I've been doing it for almost 3 years now, so it's as real as it gets, okay? It's as real as it gets. And what it is that I'm doing, honestly, is changing people's lives one day at a time, because I changed my life first, and now I have the power to pay that forward and help other people change their lives so that they truly understand that they can live a life of freedom any way they want, any way they choose, that they don't have to work a job if they don't want to, that they can be at home and spend their time with their friends or their family however they want, or spend their money however they want, so on and so forth, and that you have the ability to make as much or as little money as you want. It is completely up to you, right? Completely up to you. Dave said some extraordinarily powerful statements this weekend, specifically 3 or 4, and I wrote them down. I put one up on Facebook already, of course, and gave him credit, and I'll give him credit for the other ones as well when I get them put up. But just some down home, to your heart, powerful, this is the way it is statements. And it's just so true. It doesn't get any truer. It doesn't get any better than this. I had a mastermind with my team after the last day of the event, Sunday evening. We went out to dinner, and I told them some pretty powerful stuff, and I gave them something. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, but for my team, you know what it is that I gave you. I gave you something that's about this big. I have mine in my pocket right now, and I fully expect you to use that, right? And I can't wait to see you trade it in. I can't wait to see you trade it in, and I know you will, because I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in all of you. So if you're in Empower Network, keep doing what you're doing. We have a lot of work ahead of us. We have a long road ahead of us. We have to blog daily, right? We have to tell others. And in essence, we'll get money from that, right? But there's so much to do. And I'm so excited because we're like 90 days away from Nashville. So get to work. Get to work. Don't let anything, anyone, anybody stand in your way from achieving your dreams and your goals and doing what you know it is in your life that you want to do, that you desire to do. And why? Because you're worth it. I love you all. I appreciate you. This is the post-event video from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I can't wait to see you guys in Nashville, Tennessee. Bye-bye.